If you're a local contractor wondering how long SEO actually takes, here's the real answer, not the fluffy agency answer. Most HVAC, plumbing, roofing, landscaping, pet care businesses, any business that's really being found on Google search, ChatGPT searches, Gemini, anywhere that people are actually searching for a service and trying to fulfill that need, right? They usually start seeing traction anywhere from 30 to 90 days with SEO. And real dominance happens around 6 to 12 months. So let's break down why that is. So SEO isn't like running ads. It's more like building equity in a property. Every month your foundation grows stronger. If someone promises overnight rankings, they're pretty much lying to you because it takes time to build up. But with AI, we no longer wait months to get pages written, optimized, indexed. Content that used to take an agency 30 days now happens daily. So this is one of the reasons we're starting to see results even faster with AI SEO and a much lower cost because the fulfillment of the service is automated, right? It's not a team of humans writing content, reviewing the content. We are still reviewing the content, but that's pretty much the only thing that we do at this point is review it, maybe make slight edits. So most local service areas aren't competing against Fortune 500 companies. You're competing against a handful of other local contractors or local businesses who maybe update their website once, maybe twice a year. So when your website starts publishing consistent, helpful local content, Google, ChatGPT, Gemini all notices this fast, especially for searches like, AC tune-up near me, emergency plumber, roof leak repair. These are all very high intent, fast moving keywords, meaning you can win rankings quickly and win business quickly from these kind of search terms, right? So how is AI SEO systems speeding up results? So, traditional agencies take months to build content. They have calendars, they have deadlines, projects, they write blogs, and they need to get approvals on content. With AI, it's handling all the keyword research, it's doing the content writing, it's doing local SEO optimization, it's doing monthly updating, and it also optimizes your Google business profile. If you're not aware, what that is, it's basically your profile on Google where people are finding you when they search for your business. If you don't have that, it's really, really needed. If you don't have one, I would look into that. But we do help with that as well. So here's the reality of the timeline with SEO. Weeks 1 through 4, the optimization and the new content that you're putting out, this is where Google starts crawling your website and trying to see if you're actually putting out legitimate content. It's not going to suggest it to everybody immediately in the first 30 days, right? It's going to really take a look at the content and make sure, hey, is this relevant for what people are searching for? Is this actually a good service? And it's going to be basically monitoring and really paying attention to your website in the first 30 days. After 30 days, 30 to 90 days, calls from these new keywords will start to flow, right? Once it realizes, hey, this is legitimate content for a legitimate service, let's start sending these people to these pages because this is what they're looking for, right? So that's the idea. So 30 to 90 days is when you start to get some good traction. And within around 6 months plus, you start to outrank all of your competitors. If they're not doing SEO, if they're updating the site themselves, very rarely do they put out enough content and in the relevant keyword searches that you want to rank for to get business. And then if you continue it within a 12-month period, you will own your entire market and rely less on ads. So once rankings hit, they stick. This is one thing I wanted to just point out, that when SEO becomes an asset, right? When you're running ads, the second you turn off ads is the second you lose all your traffic. If you stick to SEO consistently for a year and your competitors are really not doing SEO, you could turn off SEO after a year and still be outranking your competitors for the next 6 months. But it will start to die down over time as other articles are being posted out from your competitors and other relevant content that's more recent. So that's just something to keep in mind. You do want to stick to it if it's working for you that well. You want to just continue dominating your market, right? So if you want overnight leads, run ads. SEO is not for overnight leads. It is going to help you get calls pretty fast within a 2 to 3 month period. You will start receiving calls, high intent buying calls. Ads has other issues that you have to think about. I have other videos on SEO versus ads. That's another video you can check out. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel because I have a lot of relevant content on this subject. But if you want predictable jobs, much cheaper leads than ads, and long-term dominance for people just finding you organically on places like Google, ChatGPT, and Gemini, AI SEO is how you win in 2025 and beyond right now. So if you want to see what this would look like for your business, I have a link in the description of this video. If you're on YouTube, if you're on a website right now or a landing page, you should see a link to book a call with our team. And I'll show you how your traffic potential can really be extremely dominant in your local area and your local services before you even spend $1. So I'll see you guys on that call.